Welcome back to Autocar Review, where we dive deep into the most exciting cars hitting the roads today. And today, we're not just reviewing a car, we're stepping into a legend reborn. This is the 2026 Volkswagen Sports Beetle. Yes, you heard that right. Volkswagen has brought back the iconic Beetle, and this time it's not just a cute city cruiser. It's been reimagined, re-engineered, and completely overhauled into a sleek, aggressive, and performance-oriented sports car that's ready to turn heads and make hearts race. Now let's take a moment to appreciate just how far the Beetle has come from its roots as a post-war economy car to its rebirth in the early 2000s as a retro-styled hatchback. The Beetle has always been about personality and charm, but in 2026, Volkswagen has taken the Beetle in a bold new direction. This isn't just nostalgia, it's evolution. It's not about reliving the past. It's about reinterpreting it for the modern driver who wants performance, style, and that unmistakable Beetle DNA. The 2026 Sports Beetle looks nothing like the bubbly shape we've known for decades. Instead, Volkswagen has sculpted a low-slung, wide-bodied coupe that looks more like a mini Porsche than a people's car. The front fascia is sharp and futuristic, with angular LED matrix headlights, aggressive air intakes, and a wide stance that demands attention. The rear, with its wide fenders and integrated diffuser, screams performance. A sleek light bar runs the width of the car, proudly wearing the illuminated VW badge at the center. And yes, the car still has subtle nods to the classic Beetle silhouette, like the domed roofline and the curved fenders, but everything has been sharpened and modernized. Volkswagen is offering the Sports Beetle in two main variants at launch: the base R-Line and the performance-oriented GTX. The R-Line is no slouch. It's powered by a turbocharged 0.0-liter inline-4 engine producing 265 horsepower and 295 pounds-ft of torque. It's mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and comes standard with front-wheel drive, though an all-wheel drive option is available. It does 0 to 60 in about 5.6 seconds, but for those craving more excitement, the GTX model takes things to the next level. The 2026 Sports Beetle GTX is where things get really serious. This version features a dual-motor electric setup. Yes, that's right, the GTX is fully electric, a combined 375 horsepower and 480 pounds-ft of torque. All-wheel drive is standard, and with instant torque delivery, the GTX rockets from 0 to 60 in just under 4.0 seconds. It's a silent assassin, combining the heritage of the Beetle with the performance of the future. The range, a respectable 320 miles on a full charge thanks to VW's advanced 82 kilowatt-hours battery pack and optimized software. What's particularly fascinating is Volkswagen's decision to offer the Sports Beetle in both combustion and electric formats. It shows a deep understanding of their customer base. Some drivers still love the sound and feel of a turbocharged engine, while others are fully committed to electrification. VW is giving buyers the freedom to choose without sacrificing the soul of the car, and both variants offer an exhilarating experience behind the wheel. Climb inside, and the surprises continue. The cabin of the 2026 Sports Beetle is a complete departure from anything we've seen before in a Beetle. It's minimalist yet futuristic. You get a floating 15-inch infotainment screen that integrates all functions with haptic feedback and voice control. The digital cockpit behind the flat-bottom steering wheel is fully customizable, displaying everything from performance metrics to navigation and EV stats. Materials are high-end across the board: soft-touch panels, brushed aluminum accents, Alcantara upholstery on the GTX, and ambient lighting that changes color based on your driving mode. Speaking of driving modes, the Sports Beetle comes with 4 distinct modes: Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Custom. In the GTX, there's also a drift mode that unleashes the full potential of its dual motors. The suspension is adaptive, stiffening up in sport and drift modes for razor-sharp handling, and softening in comfort mode for everyday cruising. The steering is precise and weighted perfectly, giving you excellent road feedback, while the low center of gravity, especially in the electric model, keeps the car planted in corners. Another cool touch is the sound design. The R-Line features a throaty synthetic exhaust note that's piped into the cabin, while the GTX has an immersive futuristic EV soundtrack that intensifies as you accelerate. Volkswagen has clearly paid attention to the emotional side of driving, not just the technical specs. It's about creating an experience that's memorable and fun. No matter which version you choose, practicality hasn't been forgotten either. Despite its sporty shape, the Sports Beetle offers decent cargo space thanks to a deep front trunk in the GTX and a folding rear seat setup in the R-Line. Rear seating is tight but usable for shorter trips or smaller passengers. There are also USB-C ports throughout, wireless charging, and VW's latest infotainment OS with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support as standard. A panoramic sunroof, heated and ventilated seats, and even a Beats premium sound system round out the comfort features. On the safety front, Volkswagen has gone island. The 2026 Sports Beetle is equipped with travel assist, combining adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and traffic sign recognition into a semi-autonomous driving experience. Emergency braking, rear cross traffic alert, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system come standard on all trims. The car even learns your driving patterns and adjusts assistance features accordingly. So who is the 2026 Volkswagen Sports Beetle fit? It's for the driver who grew up loving the Beetle's quirky charm but now wants something more aggressive, more powerful, and more in tune with modern performance standards. It's for the new generation of enthusiasts who want style, speed, and substance all in one package. And it's for anyone who believes that a car can be both a cultural icon and a serious driver's machine. Pricing starts at around $36,000 for the base R line and climbs up to $52,000 for the fully loaded GTX with performance upgrades. Not cheap, but when you factor in the performance, tech, and style, it's very competitive with offerings from Mini's JCW line, the Hyundai Ioniq 5N, and even lower trim electric Mustangs. But more than just specs and features, the 2026 Sports Beetle represents a moment in time, a turning point for Volkswagen, where tradition and innovation finally meet in perfect harmony. It's not just a car, it's a statement. A bold, fast, beautifully crafted statement that says the Beetle isn't stuck in the past, it's racing into the future. Let's talk handling. One of the standout characteristics of the Sports Beetle in GTX trim is its chassis dynamics. This isn't just a straight-line sprinter. Thanks to the MEB platform's rigidity in the electric model and the MQB platform refinement in the gas-powered version, you get sharp turn-in, minimal body roll, and incredible grip. The AWD system in the GTX shuffles power smartly, giving you rear bias thrills with front-end control. The Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires on the performance trim make sure you stay glued to the pavement, even during aggressive cornering. And for those who live near mountain roads or hit the track on weekends, this car will not disappoint. Volkswagen has also introduced a limited edition variant, the Sports Beetle RS. This version is even lighter, track-focused, and includes a more aggressive aero package, bucket seats, Brembo brakes, and exclusive exterior colors like acid lime and racing graphite. Only 1,500 units will be produced globally, making it a collector's dream. As for the charging experience in the GTX, it supports DC fast charging up to 220 kilowatts. That means you can go from 10% to 80% battery in just about 20 minutes. And with VW's partnership with Electrify America and other European networks, finding a charging station is becoming easier than ever. Over-the-air updates ensure your car stays fresh and secure, adding new features and enhancements long after you drive it off the lot. In terms of community, Volkswagen is also working on a dedicated Sports Beetle club and app where owners can connect, share routes, participate in digital challenges, and even unlock exclusive vehicle content. It's all part of VW's vision to build not just cars, but ecosystems around them. So what do we think of the 2026 Volkswagen Sports Beetle? In one word, impressive. It's bold, it's fast, it's tech-savvy, and it's dripping with style. It doesn't try to imitate the past, it learns from it and then speeds far beyond it. Whether you choose the turbocharged R-Line or the electric GTX, you're getting a Beetle unlike any the world has ever seen before. Thanks for watching Autocar Review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Sports Beetle, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our future uploads. We've got more amazing cars coming your way, from EV super sedans to retro rebirths like this one. Let us know in the comments, would you go for the gas-powered R-Line or the electric GTX? And is this the best Beetle Volkswagen has ever made? Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep chasing the thrill. This is Autocar Review, signing off.